once again the police. They told me twice to keep it clean, but I was never listening. Now I'm in the cuffs again, the police. Yeah. Ever since I was a pup, I got in trouble stealing stuff, smoking herb and taking pills, making phony dollar bills. Everywhere I turned, I saw the police. Everywhere I turned, I saw the police. Here they come, what a surprise, the police. Siren sounds and flashing lights, the police. They told me once, they told me twice, I need to straighten up my life. Now I'm kissing pavement for the police. Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Freedom can be overrated, at least that's what I must think, baby. I have to go away a bit. I'm sorry for the stress I'm causing. You and I can blame it on the police. You and I can blame it on the police. What a scoundrel I must be to leave you all alone, my sweet. I guess it's best I set you free. I'll only cause you suffering. And besides I have a soulmate, and have a soulmate in the police. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. They're taking me away for good, the police. It was always understood, the police would lock me in a lonely pen, throw away the key and then laugh at what a fool I've been. The police, the police. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. The police. Huh. The police.
Okay. I guess it doesn't do that anymore.
That was new.
Paul, thank you for the steak out in the back. It was really good.
Hey, that's how we do it.
Yeah, it's definitely how we do it. But anyways, welcome to another wonderful DOJRP Live FD episode number 2. Hopefully you guys are having a great time. I know we are. And I got some amazing people in the back here, as well as 6 beautiful fire team engines ready to give us some good shit today. But let's go ahead and introduce people we got behind the scenes before we get to the people I got to my left and to my right, as I'm fixing my my shirt here, because I didn't want to get it stained. I had a lot of that steak was super juicy. I love it. But who we got behind the studio here is going to be Mr. Alex B. How you doing? Happy Friday.
It is very much a happy Friday, and amazing since we're representing fire tonight.
Yes, we are. And Mr. Pierce C. How you doing?
I'm doing damn good. Happy to see my guys out here and all that. It's gonna be a good night.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As well as helping us behind the scenes is Mr. Alejandro. Oh, He's going to be kind of helping us out, looking at different scenes from different viewers, and kind of letting us know what is happening. As of right now, we got Sam that's on a call as right now, as well as Luke and Riley are on the same scene over in the county. Honestly, before we get to them, I gotta announce the two beautiful people that I got in here. Not as beautiful as our HR, but close enough. To one
I'm
side,
honored.
to one side, I got Mr. Andrew N. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing quite well. It's Friday. It's spring break for me, so it's going to be a good weekend.
Spring break, and you're not
happy
even
to-
wearing a tank top. That's concerning.
Well, I got to make sure I dress appropriate.
Oh, of course.
We have a dress code.
We do? Since when?
We do.
I was going to say, when is that in the policy?
Do you not read the little faded out poster that's in the break room?
No.
No.
Wait, the faded out poster that we threw in the trash?
There's a
Yeah.
break room? You guys got
Wait, you got there's a break room?
What's regulated, Paul? That's where we keep everything locked up.
Oh.
That's where we keep the sugar cookies.
And other things.
And wow. Blow Up Doll
Maybe some
season
Papa
2.
Donuts.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's why I said, alcohol.
And
You never know.
next we also have the wonderful Mr. Paul C. How you doing, buddy?
Living the dream. Happy to be here and happy to watch my fire guys crack at it for another episode.
Oh yeah. We definitely got a lot going on this evening. We got Riley and Luke seems to be responding to the airport.
Looks like they might be doing a medevac, potentially.
Ooh, I think
They're doing an air IFT, so they're going to hand over that patient that they've got.
Yeah.
oh, that's awesome. Okay, interesting. Maybe Paul, can you talk about that just a little bit as far as what that means and what that all transpires?
So if they're doing interfacility transport, what that is, the patient has a condition that cannot be handled at the hospital they're at. So it looks like DSO was called upon to assist in a transfer from, I'm going to assume, Sandy Shores Medical, and they're probably going to be going to Central Los Santos for a higher level of care.
Okay, so
Well,
I pulled it up on the screen here. So it does look like, correct me if I'm wrong, that is called the Firehawk, or is that different?
That is Air Rescue. That's actually Air Rescue
Okay.
1. And our air rescues are based out of Fort Zancudo and LSIA.
Okay. Interesting. Now, maybe you can answer this. Maybe you don't know, but I've heard around that the the fire department can only do like airlift rescues in Blaine County, but they can't do it in Ellis. Is there any reason why?
So, figure in the county, you only have 2 hospitals,
Okay.
Roxwood and Sandy Shores. And while, yes, Sandy Shores is a trauma center, it's not a level 1. So that alone is the reason why you're going to see more medevacs from the county.
Mhm.
As far as the city, it is a couple reasons. There's hospitals everywhere.
Mhm.
Landing in the city would be a lot more complicated. Buildings, power lines, street lights, telephone poles, traffic lights. So trying to land a helicopter in the city would be a nitmare. And
Okay.
ground transport times in the city are a lot less than, say, transporting from Paleto Bay to CLS by ground. It'd take you 3 minutes by helicopter from lift up to touchdown, where it would take you 15 minutes by ground. And when you're talking trauma patient, seconds count. So, ground transport times in the city kind of nullify needing to medevac, whereas the county, it's a much longer drive.
Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and go through our 6 wonderful streamers we have for you for LiveFD. Let's go ahead and go through them. Paul, I think you have the list, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I do.
All right. You want to go through the list, or you want to? Can you help me with it?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I think I got this. Let's do this one, and then I think it's going to be this button. Let's see what happens. Yep, I picked it correctly. All right, Paul. Who do we got first?
All right here we have Joseph. He is one of our senior engineers, so he's the equivalent of a corporal. He's currently active as DSO in air rescue. Joseph's been around a while. He helps out a lot in training, and he's good when it comes to the medical stuff.
Okay.
And as you can see, he can fly the hell out of a helicopter too.
Oh yeah. All right, let's go on to our next one here, driving the beautiful engine.
Brand new engine, actually.
Yeah, the brand new engine. So this is Sam. He's one of our volunteer firefighters. He's also a paramedic, so he can handle almost everything that gets thrown at him. He's been a member for 2 years, roughly, and he's a good go-to when it comes to our volunteers. He knows what he's doing.
Very
and as you can see, he's got the beautiful new Pierce puck.
Yeah, that thing is definitely cool. And just so we're clear on this, as far as the limits, as far as with the water tank or any of those other limitations that your previous truck had, is there any differences to it, or is it like the same maximums as far as what it is?
So the only thing that really changed is the puck is a lot more maneuverable in tighter areas. So it's a lot better for city streets. Everything else is going to be almost identical to the old engine. Obviously, it's newer, but it's a lot better suited for city operations.
Okay, let's go.
As well as the new engine does get one lovely what the hell is that?
The new engine does have a deck gun, where the old one does not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
nice.
thing.
Yep.
So who do we got next on our screen here?
We got Mr. Jared. He's another one of our volunteers. Again, he's very good at what he does. He's been around for about 3 years. He is a volunteer fire 3.
Okay.
Again, he is also a critical care EMT, so he is the highest level of emergency medical care that the fire department has to offer.
Awesome. Let's get into the next one here. Giving us a little clean down on his vehicle here. Who is it?
All right, we've got Mr. Riley W. Again, he is a Volley Fire 1. So he's a newer volunteer. So, he's doing his thing as a new member should, make sure the trucks are nice and polished. He is a paramedic, and he is currently cross-staffing, it looks like, Engine 2 and Medic 2. So, whatever need arises, he'll be responding with the engine or the medic unit.
Very nice. All right. Next up, we got Mr. Who?
We've got Luke. Luke is another volunteer.
Cool.
He is He's a senior volunteer, so he's been around a minute. He is another critical care EMT, so again, highest standard of care. And today he is staffing Fort Zancudo, Station 4, and he is cross-staffing the engine and the medic.
I see. And last but not least, we have a man that really doesn't need an introduction, but he definitely needs to be reminded of his introductions as well as his coffee order. You didn't know who that is. Well, let's go take a look. And Mr. Paul, why don't you do the honors in giving this man the proper?
Well, you are looking at Fire Chief Braden. He's got over 6 years of service with the department. He is a senior administration now because he's been doing it for so long. Obviously, he holds the highest search in everything. He's helped the fire department come a long way since I've been here. I'm sure you can attest. Long ago, the fire department didn't have nearly as much as it does now.
Yep.
And he's helped bring a lot in, and this department's changed a lot because of him and the rest of our administration team.
Interesting. And by any chance, do you have any update as far as what kind of call he's going to? Maybe Alex B. Anyone's got a update as far as what kind of call he's going into?
Looks like it's going to be an MVA with injury on the Reservoir Access Road. Looks like unconscious, unknown number of patients, and they basically put out a response for all available units.
Oh, wow. That's going to be a pretty big size call there. Let's go ahead. I think let's ride with Braden and see what we got going on with this fire call. And then maybe we can even get a phone call in with Braden himself, and maybe he can give us a little bit more in depth of what is going on with this scene that he's heading to right now. Let's go ahead and sit and tune into him.
What's going on? And figure out what we need to do.
Safety 14 to car 1.
But
I'm gonna go set up down the freeway.
Jeez, how are we just supposed to get down there?
Chief, right, if we come to where I'm at, you can see him perfectly.
Units on scene 559, fire tech
He's
1 will be
right
assigned
down there in the
monitor
gully.
0117
freeway and then
613.
hike up.
Alright.
Got it.
Alright, units responding to 559. We're gonna move this over to the Route 15 southbound lanes, and then we'll approach on foot from there. Chief 1 will be switching over to fire tech 1.
Copy. Units relocating to the Route 15, 0118.
Alright, so we just got
Truck
on
7's on tack 1.
Originally came out as it was on
Chris 7
this
on
side
tack 1.
road, this access road. But like every incident, cars never gonna get you 100% to where you need to be. So right now we're relocating down to the highway. We're gonna then hike up to the patient rather than try to ascend or descend down to him. We do have a full special assignment response coming with this one. We have engine 307, truck 7,
Engine 10, service.
engine 6, medic 6.
Engine 10 in service in district 0118.
650. Responding to this incident.
Truck 6 is Truck 6 here in service 0118.
Once we get up here, we'll be able to see what we got going on, get a better idea of our incident.
I'm calling car 1. The State Patrol have made their way up on foot. They're reporting at least one party is positively entrapped in the vehicle this time.
Copy. Chief 1, all companies. Put your brush jackets on. Engine 307, engine 6, you're in charge of grabbing the extrication equipment. AMR 650 will assist with medical.
Truck 7's on scene, gonna block the lane.
Copy. Medic 6?
Yep.
Wait for the other crews to come over here.
Got it.
Engine 6. Engine 6 for command.
Go ahead.
We're going to use your cross lane and then we'll use your hose packs as well. We'll pull a 1-inch line all the way up.
Yo.
What's up?
You want me to get a drone up just because of the area, or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I'll do that.
Somebody stage down here, come up with you, Brady.
Oh, no, you'll come up with us. You guys ready?
Yeah, we got all the tools. You guys getting cutters.
Hey, Jack.
So we got our crew together now. We're gonna head up.
If you need it, I'll have one of my county guys bring up my ALS kit back off the engine if you want it, just in case.
Yeah, I'm carrying that. I'm carrying my ALS bag in the backboard right now.
Yeah, I also got my aid bag in my backboard as well.
The driver's door is already off. The dash is like trapping them in, and that's really all we've got so far.
Got it. Is it just the driver, or how many?
I only saw the driver. I came down to wait for you guys.
Safety 2 on,
I didn't see anyone
land.
else though,
Sir.
straight away.
Safety 14, sorry.
10 engine.
Yeah, the vehicle's upside down. Nose first down the hill. Just FYI for you.
Oh, car's moving.
Sorry, there's a rattlesnake chasing me.
Kick those chocks in. Hey, buddy, can you hear me?
Yeah, keep the generator behind the vehicle there.
Looks like one occupant in the vehicle. You chock that car?
Yeah, we got I got the crew grabbing some struts too from the truck.
Okay. You got that 1-inch line pulled?
Yeah, my county guys followed us up with it, plus
Alright.
an extra hose light and a water can.
Yeah, cool down that engine a little bit for me.
Good if I take rescue ops, Brayden?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, who's on my cutter?
Chief 1, updated progress. We're at the vehicle now. We're gonna go ahead. Begin operations. There'll be one patient inside. We'll hold the response as is.
Fire 1, time of report 0124 hours. Your incident duration at 13 minutes. Dispatch is 613.
Alright, so here, this is where we're at now. And I'll kind of walk you through what we got going on. So,
How's he looking in there?
we have over here on the right, the AMR paramedic. Our AMR paramedic can assist with the firefighters. But right now our main goal is to get him out of the vehicle. We're not going to be able to provide that great level of
Safety
care
14,
until
command.
we get him out of that car. Go ahead.
I'm not seeing any other heat signatures from others, so I think that's the only single patient, and I'm not seeing any extension fire anywhere as well, so I'm going to land the drone and come up and help you.
Copy. Staged by the rigs for now in case we need additional. So,
Copy.
We have Safety 14 who was on scene. He put his drone up to get an aerial view of the incident and what we got going on. But he was able to identify that there's no one that was ejected from the vehicle, no spread of the fire that was here from the vehicle that would cause it to light up the fire elsewhere. How dry everything is. I mean, it takes nothing but a small spark to take off some of that brush.
What do you think the extrication time of getting him out of the vehicle is?
I would say within 5.
Within 5, okay. Alright.
So what we have is crews from Station 6 and 7 that are assisting on extrication.
Were you able to get that bleeding under
Adam's
control on his
actually
forehead?
on the cutters right now.
Okay.
What he's performing is called a B-post blowout. So if you can see right in front of Medic 7, you can see there's that pillar that goes right next to where the driver's seat is. That's known as the B-post. So every connection from the top of the vehicle to the bottom that goes throughout in the vehicle. That will be a post. So up by your dash is your A post, near your driver's seat your B post, and near the passenger seat.
Hey Chief, just be advised there's oil all over the ground. It's going to be slick.
Behind that, we got the D post, which for this SUV would be the trunk. So we're going to take that B post completely out. That way we have all that room to work, and then we're going to, work with him to get him out. He is unconscious, so what we're looking to do, we're going to hold him up, get a board in, and
Units down the hill, watch out, you got debris coming down, sliding down off the mountain.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a puncture to his chest. Alright.
What's in his chest?
He's got like a big piece of glass in his right side chest.
Okay. There's a 4x4 roll. Let's try to stabilize that.
Yep.
We're not gonna take it out. I just don't want to crawl in this car with all this glass.
Thank you.
Smoke picking up there?
Truck 7 to Truck 7 Portable 3. Bring up a couple of scene lights. Safety 14, I'll bring them up for you. 10-4, thank you.
Safety 14, can you also bring up hydraulic ramp?
Copy, I'll bring up the RAM first.
we had one of our chiefs down at the bottom, 1814, because he was flying the drone. We kept him down at the bottom.
Looks like that's stabilized now.
So now that we see the type of entrapment that he has, we realize that we're going to need a ramp to assist in getting him out. Josh is going to bring up the ramp for him to help him spread that dash and kind of roll that dash forward in order to...
Maybe let's just wait until he's extricated, just because... how long do you think the dash is going to be off of him?
I got all my relief cuts in. I'm just making some space, and then once that hydraulic ramp's up here, we're good.
So we're just waiting on that. Okay, I see it coming now. I mean, if it's, you think like a minute or two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially with a big guy.
Alright, here's the ramp.
Alright.
We'll grab a couple more lights.
Okay. Ramp's in place for whenever you guys are ready for me to start the dash lift.
Got it. I'm just trying to see if this guy's airway's open so I can give him some rescue breaths. Try to pre-oxygenate him before we get him out.
Alrighty, so we got my phone actually started to work, so we got the phone call kind of set up here with Mr. Braden W. Foxtrot 100 Fire Chief here, who's on this scene here. Mr. Braden, can you kind of give us a breakdown as far as what is going on with this scene from what we're watching from your eyes?
Yeah, right now the crews are working to extricate the patient. They're performing that B-post blowout that I was explaining. What they're going to be doing, taking that B-post out, grabbing the mail and getting them out. Right now, we just got the RAM up here. So they're working on getting the RAM inside that dashboard, or underneath that dashboard, in order to push that.
What, by chance, do you guys, I mean, I know you guys are just kind of still prepping the scene or prepping the vehicle and whatnot. Any kind of already notions as far as what exactly happened with this vehicle or how it ended up to be right there in the hillside?
No. We have no indications right now. On my way up, I didn't see kind of any tire tracks or anything. The only thing that is what's making sense to me, I don't know if you remember when we came in, Alex, there was no guardrail on some of those sections up on the Titanium Drive, just west of us here.
Okay.
So early indications would suggest that he rolled off of there to end here, to end up here on his roof.
Very interesting. And is it just one person currently, or there's more than one person that's, I'm guessing, trapped within the vehicle?
Yeah, no, right now it's just one person, one adult male's in the vehicle. He is critical right now. We have our paramedics as well as our critical care paramedics from AMR assisting.
Okay. And now the AMR is, I'm guessing, like a sister department of the fire department, or?
No, AMR is a private medical service.
Okay.
And they're contracted with the fire department to assist us both in Los Santos and Blaine County by providing additional medical transports.
Got it. Okay. Very, very interesting. I see that you got quite a lot of fire crews out there and medic crews out there tackling this scene here. Hopefully everyone goes home safely on that. And it seems like you guys carried up a lot of equipment there. Can you kind of just give us a brief rundown as far as what equipment you have brought up there? I saw a generator.
Yeah, sure thing. So our crews are just, they're carrying the patient now, down now that you've seen walking by.
Okay.
So what we carried up as far as equipment, it was going to be our hydraulic ram, as well as our cutters, spreaders, and that generator is what's going to power those tools. Not all of our apparatus have been outfitted with electric gear, or rather battery operated gear. So we still have to haul some of that around. In this instance, that's why we have all those crews to be able to haul that gear up. As well as another big resource of ours are these portable light towers we're able to put up. Helps us get a better view of the scene and what we got going on around us.
I definitely like that. You guys brought out those wonderful portable light towers. Hopefully they don't accidentally get turned off by anybody stepping over them. But
yeah, now those are battery operated. Those are by a switch, so
okay.
Hopefully they don't.
All right. Well, Braden, we thank you so much for coming and answering the phone call here. We'll let you get back to your work here on this scene, and we'll catch up with you a little bit later. All right?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
I believe fire comm is going to be on fire dispatch.
Units on response, units regard. Fire comes on for engine 6.
Right, they just carried the patient all the way down. They're
back
now,
out for fire.
in the back of AMR 6.
Fire comm for engine 6. I heard you on attack. I just took a moment. Go wait to traffic.
Sorry, I was told to come over here, but can you let County Environmental know that they have a oil and fuel spill out here in the canyon at 559 closest to the 15 gas station?
They should have enough hands carrying her.
I received you.
They might
Require
need some help with
hazmat
the light
company.
towers.
Yeah, I'll go up there.
Appreciate it.
Negative. It's mostly been diluted down now. No risk of any sparkage or any flame.
We'll take a
Just
look
need
at
the environmental
AMR 650.
clean it up.
Okay.
I received. Notify state.
Okay, do you just want to go for an IO?
Jack,
Actually,
you need anything?
I'll do an IO. You go ahead and deal with that needle decompression for me, please. And no, we don't. Thank you.
Alright, so I just checked with the paramedic. He advised he didn't need anything. While I'm here, I'll show you guys this now.
Is SK2 still 90%?
Kind of hard to
25
see it with
breaths per minute.
reflection of the red lights, but on this side you got a better look. This is a new ambulance for AMR 650, our wage hope ambulance that is here to show support for autoimmune disease, awareness for anyone who's affected by it or any family that's affected by it. AMR does a lot of these sort of foundation ambulances, if you will. And next coming months. We'll see things such as autism, breast cancer awareness, and etc. And AMR really does a great job of showing the appreciation for people who are going through things. Shout out to them after that. But as far as my work here, they're wrapping up.
When you're doing that, I'm
they no longer really need any direction from me. They know what they're doing. So we're gonna go ahead and get back in service, and I'm gonna go find a lazy boy to sit in.
Sound for car 1.
Yeah, Chief 1. We'll be backing up the scene. AMR 650 is going to have an ALS transport. You can hold all companies on scene until they're available. Our car 1 is service returning back to me.
Wait, time of that report 0137 hours. Your incident duration 26 minutes. Dispatcher 613.
Engine 6, safety 14.
Go ahead.
Engine 6 is going to remain on the scene until law enforcement is done with their investigation, just in case if this thing decides to erupt into a blaze.
Alright, copy. Yeah, I believe they have toll coming.
Firecom, AMR 650 is going to be going trauma to CLS.
AMR 650 to CLS, trauma activation 0137.
Medic 6, AMR has transported command ready need me.
Safety 14, if you're all packed up, you're good to go.
Copy 10-4, return to primary.
Engine 307, we're broken down. You still need us on scene.
Firecom, Medic 6, back on primary available.
Medic 6, mobile service returning 0138 613.
Trucks haven't received. Truck doesn't be available.
Alrighty, welcome back into the studio. As we just got off talking with Mr. Braden, as you can hear in the background, HR is not pleased. Braden did not fulfill his coffee order as promised, but yeah, HR's complaining about that one in the background. It sounds like laughter, but it really isn't. But
it's that evil laughter of
yeah, it's the evil laughter of everything. So with that though, Mr. Paul, can you dive into that as far as what we got with that scene? Is there what could be the potential risks that the firefighters could face with that type of situation, other than the obvious, like a slip and fall?
So obviously with an overturn, you have to be worried about fluids leaking onto the hot engine.
Stand by. Station 6 just got shot at by this pursuit that just came by.
No.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Like, I'm not sure what.
Where is our station, guys?
Jackson's at 6.
Jackson's.
I heard Medic 6 call it out. They're good, but they're wanting AMR or OFI out there now.
Oh wow.
Oh.
So, okay, so Station 6 is down in the
automatic weapons
gang territory, where it's near Grove Street and near the Ballas, as well as the families and the Vagos. All are in that area, and I think it goes without saying that Station 6 is one of the if not the most, but definitely one of the most dangerous stations to really be at any current time.
Yeah. Just because of its location. I mean, it doesn't have the nickname. If you look at the side of the apparatus, it doesn't have the nickname "Boys in the Hood" for nothing.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, 6 is definitely one of the more dangerous stations to work at, just because of all the gang activity in the area. Now, it's not usually targeted at the fire guys. You know, we try to have good community relations, barbecues, cookouts, you know, all that good stuff.
Of course.
And we try to be civil in the neighborhood, obviously.
Yeah.
But we do get caught in the crossfire, if you would.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. So seems like AMR is there as well. Let's kind of get back to the point of the whole situation as far as landslides or falls or whatnot with that previous scene while we're waiting for updated information on Station 6. Can you kind of give us a brief as far as the hazards that could fall within that that scene?
So one of the things you have to worry about with overturns is you've got fluids that are now going to be leaking all over, and you have to worry about making contact with the engine block and the fire hazard there. Obviously, that angle they were on, that vehicle could just slip and head down towards the 15. So you got to worry about secondary impacts. You have to worry about firefighters getting taken down. That's why it's so important. If you were able to see it, they're throwing struts on the vehicle, and that's to secure it. Keep it in place so it doesn't slide down, so our firefighters don't get injured, officers don't get injured. No additional injuries to the occupant of the vehicle. There's just a lot, and as an officer with the fire department, when you're on scene running command, you've got all this going through your head to figure out, what do I need to do to keep my guys safe, the victim safe, the cops safe?
Yeah.
And it's all in a split second.
Okay.
But the biggest hazards on that particular scene, Alex, were potential fire hazards. As you saw, the vehicle was smoking, so that was more than likely that smoke was caused from coolant leaking and hitting the engine block, and then obviously the vehicle sliding down.
Okay, got it. So I'm just kind of looking at Braden's camera right now, and it seems like he brought us something very special indeed, and I think he's lost his keys.
Fluorescent yellow.
Yeah, they are bright yellow. He brought us something kind of special. Let's go ahead and look over on his stuff here and see what we got. Maybe Mr. Paul, you can give us a rundown of what these are, because one looks like very, very odd. So explain to us what the heck these things are. I know one is a fire truck. I got that part, or a fire engine.
So as you can see, they're not our normal colors. They're not our county white. They're not the city black.
Yeah.
These are actually FAA colors. So the Federal Aviation Administration, for emergency apparatus operating at the airport, they want them a specific color. So this is the FAA green. So, like, it's not quite a lime green, but it's bright. And what you're looking at right now are our brand new Rosenbauer Panthers. They are for our airport crash trucks. As you can see, it's got that boom on it. That boom can go up, extend out, and it's got a tip on the end of it where it can actually pierce into an aircraft and deploy, whether it's pumping water or pumping foam. And that boom goes 360 degrees. And it also has kind of like an infrared camera. If you look at the bumper when he comes around.
What happened?
Hello?
Stand by, everyone. Okay, back to what you're saying, Paul.
Right. So if you look right on the front of the truck there, it's got that like little camera on it. Now, Alex, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it also has a little, like a mini deck gun on the front end as well.
It does.
It's got lighting on it, like you can see, and the tip of that also spins like a turret, like a deck gun would on your apparatus, on our engines rather. So it's a huge upgrade from our early 90s Oshkosh crash trucks we had. But these trucks, like I said, they're brand new. We've got 3 of them at Station 5 and 2 of them at Station 4. And they're state of the art, and they'll allow us to perform better with the technology it has when it comes to any type of aircraft incidents.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering what the heck happened, I'll explain to you right now. So
was it HR?
HR took said drink and decided that, to open it and spray it all over me.
Oh. But as you can see there, the boom, for lack of a better term, it can spin 360.
Yeah, now my board is all sticky.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not the only reason.
I don't want to hear it.
He does eat.
Let's go ahead. Okay, so the boom, it moves, and I'm guessing that's foam, not actual water.
Correct. Most of the time when there's fluids flowing out of that truck, it's going to be foam. It's going to be better to put out any type of jet fuel fires. Water is just going to sit on top, right? But the foam will actually smother it.
Okay. Let's go ahead and sit with Joseph, see who's on a call with a firefighter. A officer shot here. Let's go ahead and head over to him and see what is going on with that.
Here on your legs, no hurting down here.
Sorry, what'd you say?
How's your legs?
They're okay. Like, I was able to get out, but there was also a lot of adrenaline for me to force myself out.
Alright.
What hurts the most right
now? Like head, I think I hit the wheel. Like, I don't remember blacking out. I just remember hitting this thing.
We're going to place these pads on your chest, and this on your arm's going to get tight, and this little dingleberry on your finger, okay?
Yeah, I got you.
And do you have any difficulty breathing right now?
No, it's not too bad.
Okay. Any medical history?
Not that I know of.
No allergies to any medications or anything else?
No, I'm not allergic to anything.
Are you taking any meds right now?
Just Advil, Tylenol.
Okay. What's your pain right now on a scale of like 1 to 10? 10 being the worst pain imaginable, 1 being barely anything.
Maybe like a 5 or a 6 right now.
Okay. Would you like some pain meds to help with that, or is it manageable right now?
No, it's pretty manageable right now. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, statting at 96 in room air. He's 100 BPM. Respiratory's not bad, 19. Blood pressure's perfect, and he's NSR.
Okay, so overall you're looking good, but obviously traumatic experience should get checked out further. Bring you down to the hospital. They'll do a full assessment right now, but looks like you got out of this pretty lucky.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate you coming out.
Okay. I'll take. So we do not.
I called for a unit to come here to take my stuff, but I think they're all tied up at the end of the pursuit.
Yeah, we'll. Do you have a rifle in your vehicle there?
Yeah, my CAD and everything's in there.
It's locked though?
Yeah, I can lock it.
015161.
Okay.
The chief will need to be signed by down any.
We'll keep.
I'll activate this.
Let's not get too close with it. The bus stand might collapse.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll sit here for a few minutes unless something else comes in, or wait for police.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and head over to Sam F, who is dealing with a what looks to be maybe an MCI or just some person that decided to get in the crossfire of some weapons. Hopefully the firefighters got some bullets to put in that fire hose to shoot off. But let's go ahead and roll over to Sam and see what is going on.
Rescue 6, Engine 6 back in service during their quarters pay.
Engine 6, Rescue 6 in service in the district 0152.
Lovely day.
Lovely day in Los Santos.
Dispatch.
Station 4.
I believe Chief 1's on fire tag 2. You can advise him that Station 4 has an air rescue asset that can be deployed, but not a maritime asset.
Vicom Car 1, are you direct on that traffic?
Yeah, affirmative.
I received. Per the caller, unsure if anyone's injured on the boat. It'll just be a third party that witnessed it.
Engine 6, car 1.
Go ahead.
I can activate Marine 8 if need be.
Go ahead.
Vicom, any MEO for the address 858?
Medic 7 control.
Medic 7K.
Officer's been dropped off in Central LS. We're back available. Can activate any searches if needed.
Vicom 4.
Center truck 7.
Truck 7.
Law enforcement on scene, securing the vehicle and the contents will be available transporters.
You're in service in the district 0150. Vicom calling safety 14.
Go ahead.
What'll be the ident of the craft you're activating?
I'm gonna get on scene and figure out. I don't know what the other ones are activating at this time.
Paul?
Come on.
Tell us what's
We're switching over to Braden. Looks like we've got vehicle into the water, if I'm looking right.
It's vessel on fire, not vehicle on the water.
I got Joseph's call confused.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Gates on the water. We're around from Shank.
Copy, reporting fire on a vessel on the aft section with one male down. We'll send a bus to stand by on shore, and 5 TAC 2 will be assigned for coordination. 0155 613.
Safety 14, fire control.
Safety 14.
We'll be activating
Alright,
rescue
we're on
boat
scene
8.
now.
North Shore Fire Tech 2.
We got one male down.
Marine 8's on fire tech.
Thermals. And heavy fire showing in the back of the boat. You have maritime en route.
Back 7 back quarters.
Medic 7 in quarters, day 156.
Marine 9's in the water.
686 Magellan Avenue, Crossroads or Quality Way and St. Castle Way. It'll be for a standby on the beach for a working fire on a boat west of Lifeguard Tower 7. 0156 613.
Waiting for the maritime vessels to come over. Another great example of just the drone usage and what the funding for these drones have done.
And
really
Marine 8's approaching the boat.
Us to get a good overhead view of what we have going on before we can even get physical resources to it, you know. We got our first maritime unit arriving now. Got the Marine 8 approaching. I'm still overhead. Your mail is going to be on the helipad. Rear of the boat still fully involved.
Marine 8's on location, well involved. Copy.
Marine 8, you're on the location.
Marine 9 approaching.
613.
Chief 1, where is my EMS station?
Firecom, Med-6. Gonna have another one pronounced.
Car 2, you'll have one bus staging at 686 in the parking lot, and you have the air rescue standing by on the pad at Zancudo.
Copy. Have the unit change the staging location to Shank Street 713.
Copy. Bus to stand by at Shank Street 0157.
Medic 5, I copy the stage.
Okay. Maritime unit got on scene now.
Firecom AMR 650.
Our maritime vessels are equipped
AMR
with
650.
pumps.
We're going to have 2 confirmations.
Bruce has
been released on the scene.
seawater,
So hold me down
whatever
here.
water, fresh water, whatever water they're in.
Marine 8, just let me know when you
in
send the
order
water. I'm
to
going to
fill our lines to fight the fire.
You got
So
water.
that's what our crews are doing now. They're
Copy.
preparing
Fine.
to activate those
Thank you.
pumps and put a hand line in service. Looks like we got one going in service now.
Rescue boat 8 en route.
Fire control truck 6, I'm back available.
Truck, you're in service is 0158.
Okay, Marine 8, expect a little bit more water pressure. We're tying in both pumps to your line.
Copy. Command from Marine 8, where do you see the victim? I'll try to grab him.
He is 2 stories
Medic 6
above you
in
on
service
the
in the district 0158.
Copy.
Rescue boat 8, Marine 8. Once you get the patient, throw them on my boat. I'm going to transport them. I'll transport.
Copy.
Third maritime asset pulling up now.
Rescue, you best position in front of our boats on the other side.
Control, me, code 0, copy.
Copy.
10-4.
Control.
Marine 8, let me know if you want me to up the pressure a little bit.
Copy. We're going to go grab the victim really quick.
Medic 9, DSO and OSI.
Truck 9, Medic 9 in service in district 0159.
Shark 1, fire control.
Truck 1.
Yes, sir, for a call at the yacht, or you can be on main or tack for that.
Fire tech 2.
Copy.
Rescue boat 8, I'm standing by at the stern of the boat.
Copy. We're about to make access. We got eyes on the victim.
Copy.
But crews are getting to the victim
Rescue
now.
boat 8, Medic 5. Go ahead. I'm just going to get him on board. I'm just going to transport Rapid over to you. You received. We're just up from the ramp.
Rescue boat 8 from Marine 8. We're coming down with the fire with the victim. He has some severe burns.
Copy. Just gonna get him on the board and we're just gonna go. Copy.
Shark 1's on fire attack 2.
You can hear Rescue Boat 8 talking with Marine 8. What they're referencing is the amount of burns on the patient. The best thing that they can do is just get them transported as quick as possible. There's not a lot that we're going to be able to do on the
Marine
water.
9 to car 1. Recommending we move into a defensive attack. The whole engine room is going up unknown if there's any possibility for explosions.
Copy if we can, direct hand lines in that direction.
Marine 9 to Marine 8.
Go ahead.
Your county, 2 other county partners on Marine 8 pulled 2 more lines, or another line for both of you if you guys want to do a defensive attack on that engine room.
Call.
Copy.
The 116 Grapeseed, Main Street, town of Grapeseed, crossroads of North Calafia Way and Boar Lane. Blaine County Sheriff requesting an evaluation for a patient. Multiple head strikes with a laceration to the head. 0202613.
Command from Marine 8, firefighter. Victims on Rescue Boat 8.
202.
Marine 9 to Rescue 8.
Okay, so our EMS
Rescue
staging
Boat 8
location
to car
is
1.
actually going to be all the way, or not all the way rather, but farther south on Shank Street.
Alright, Rescue Boat 8, Medic 5, I'm in route. Receive.
Marine 9 to Marine 8. Marine 9's standby writ if needed.
Copy. We got a pretty good knock so far working. The pressure's good on the line.
I copy.
Rescue Boat 8, you got Travis with you.
Affirm, just letting you know I transporting a patient to Medic 5 at this time. I'm just arriving at the dock though.
Vicom MR 650, respond priority 1 to the staging area 712 Shank Street, crossroads of Dutch London Street and Tackle Street. They'll be to standby for the boat flyer at 686. 0203817.
MR 650 is going, switching over tech 2.
Receive, you're going 0204.
Back on, back on.
Code 9.
Yeah.
Stay in the,
Looking at the boat now, I'm doing
Marine 9 to Marine 8. Come, swap your bottles out. I'll handle secondary while you guys take a breather.
But a lot better position there for when we first
Up
arrived.
2 and service available. Copy, we're gonna just check the deck up here, but it looks good.
0204.
Okay, we're to go ahead and return with the drone. The battery is depleted. Pop a battery out and see if we're good.
Rescue Boat 8, command.
Good.
Patient has been transported to Medic 5. Want to be back out at the boat.
Good.
MR 650 is staged at 712.
Marine 9, Rescue Boat 8.
Go ahead.
We got 2 more victims, going to be local crew. Looks like they were tucked down in here near one of the engines.
Copy. What's the status on them?
Checking now.
That comes up for no one.
Heart rate elevated a little bit, 130. Check his blood pressure.
Marine 9, car 1.
What's airway secured? The IO started, she'll hang.
2 times
Fluids,
confirmed.
What? Oh, fluid.
Oh, there we go.
Sweet.
Jack's airway good?
Airway secured.
Okay, I'm just gonna get this blood pressure reading 63/51, so we're gonna get him to the hospital.
Yep.
Katie, let me know when that bag's hung, and we'll get on the road.
Like I'm calling truck 9, would you be able to break from your assignment?
Alright, Katie, county partners bag. Covers.
Hey, friend.
Rescue Boat 8, other Marine units. Do you guys need me on scene anymore?
That'd be negative. We got 2 confirmed DOA. We can handle getting them transported off the vessel, handed over to MBO.
Receive stamp.
Copy that, and I'll be heading back to Shank Shoot, son.
Backup announcing phone alarm box 0204, the address 235 Marine.
Medic 5 transporting 1 Central.
Or 650, do you have any additional patients that aren't confirmed?
Rescue Boat 8, I believe that's a negative. We just had the 2 DOA locals.
Received. I'll continue to stand by at Shank in case any firefighter injury.
Chief 1, we're going to be breaking off the boat fire.
Baby shark doo doo doo, baby shark doo 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 doo. Anyways, welcome back into the studio. We are your hosts. If you're just joining us, myself is Alex M. Sitting to my left is going to be Mr. Palsy, and sitting to my right is going to be Andrew N.
I think that's backwards, but that's the point.
Right? No, this way.
Well, your left versus our left. Well, their left.
How they're seeing it, you're on my right side. Paul's on my left.
But you said it's your left.
Oh, now we're into level 5.
Level
5 All right.
train. Oh, level
Thank
5.
you guys for the level 5 hype train. Thank you so much for that. You guys are amazing. I mean, Deputy Pierce, Mr. P. Christ, which is Paul, and Fire Chief Joe, who I'm drawing a blank.
Foxtrot 43.
Oh. Okay, Foxtrot. Well, thank you for giving those gift subs, guys. You guys are awesome. Now, about that scene there, and I think the only person that could really, really talk about that kind of scene and break it down for us has got to be Palsy, especially since he gloated a little while ago that he had this coat, and I'm dying to see it.
Oh, it don't fit.
It don't fit?
I tried.
Oh,
no.
shit. Damn.
He was informing me of that earlier.
Yeah, it was sad. Like,
Oh,
it's been
man.
13 years since I wore it, and yeah. It's
Oh, well.
You could show him the hat, though, that you have, Paul.
Well, yeah, the hat. Yeah, the hat. The hat does work, or it does fit. You know, that it does work. There you go. We got the fireman hat coming out.
Here, we'll do this.
Never do
Just
that.
so everybody can see.
Yeah, he is wearing his fireman's hat. So, Mr. Paul, break down the scene of that boat incident and what was going on with it? What happened?
All right. So, as you could tell by the drone, there was a fire. It looks like it started from the engine compartment within the vessel. You had Marine 8. We're going to call it Marine 8 Alpha. And, and Rescue Boat 8 all on the scene.
I think eventually it was Marine 9. Actually, they figured that out.
Oh, okay.
All right. And the crews went inside. It looks like they grabbed at least one victim, possibly two. There was a little bit of smoke, so it was hard to see if it was the same person or not. And then they, put some hand lines to work and extinguished the fire. Vessel
nice.
Fires can be a little interesting, just because the nature, you're out in the middle of the water.
Yeah, definitely.
At least you don't run out of water.
That is true.
While we do that, we will come back to that. Right now, we're going to go over to Luke S., who's dealing with a brush fire and a house fire all at the same time. Hopefully, he's got enough water in his hose to put it out. If not, it's fire extinguisher for you. Let's go and find out.
FireCom Ops 2, we're getting more details at this time. It will be that patient. You want the ticket?
Medic, if you want me to come with you, if not, I can stay available.
If you have a history of the patient, you can come along. Yeah.
Sure, put me on it.
FireCom Truck 10, respond priority 3693 Magellan Avenue, crossroads of Goma Street and Melanoma Street. For a person who hasn't eaten or drinking in 4 days. Per LEO, units are still cleared into the scene. They're advising the patient has climbed onto a roof, requesting a truck for extrication measures. 0215-613.
Engine 4, Marina Drive Command.
That's the route.
Chuck 10, you're en route. Engine 4, they'll be on fire tag 1 at this time.
Oh, copy.
What else?
I see.
I just one fire tag.
Copy, Engine 4. Engine 2 and Truck 9 are proceeding to do a primary search for the structure. You can keep working on the south side exposure, please. I see engine 2 has a plug. Engine 3, do you got a hydrant?
Engine 3 negative.
Engine 2, yeah, I got that plug started and it's going through. I got the pump started.
Kevin.
Engine 2 starting primary now.
No.
And engine 3.
Go ahead.
Engine 3, we're at half quarter. We're assigned to the fuel tank in the back. We're wet down and cool down.
Kevin.
Engine 3 reporting knockdown on the exterior fire on the Charlie side.
Copy, knockdown on Charlie side.
Engine 2, I'm not seeing anything on my primary. We can continue knock and we'll do secondary here and overhaul once we're done.
Copy, primary search negative.
Engine 4 Command. Looks to be exterior fire on the Alpha side, Charlie side, or Alpha side.
Back, I'm calling car 1. Do you have a sit rep?
Yeah, primary. We got 3 line stretch, 3 of which are in operations. Primary search complete and negative at 217. The unit's still working.
Time report 02, 18 hours. Your incident duration 09 minutes. Dispatch is 613.
Kevin.
Engine 4 Command. 50% water. Do we have any external sources?
Say again, engine 4?
I'm about 50% water capacity. Do we have any external sources, tanker or hydrant?
Yeah, engine 2's on the hydrant. Engine 2 pump from commander.
Go ahead.
Engine 2 pump. Why don't you get a 2.5 to engine 3, or correction, engine 4, give me an assist.
Got it.
That's alright. I see fire like over there, but I'm assuming nobody else does, so I'm kind of ignore it.
I see smoke coming
Yep,
from
there it
the
goes.
left direction, but
It looks like you got the spot. Fantastic.
Marina command, we got fire knocked down.
Engine 4, I got a line started to you. It should be pumping you
Good
now.
shit, man.
Happy fire knock 0220.
Engine 3, go ahead and give me a secondary. Engine 4, give me overall inside the building.
Engine 4 copies. Engine 4 to command. Appears to have We got a small fire grid spread to the left structure. Do you want to get part of the assessment in that building as well?
Yeah, you can take a look, see if the extension got to the building if it wasn't evacuated. Marina Command Control, did you ever have PD en route to this location?
That comes on negative. We attempted to notify, but it got lost in all the other calls.
Okay.
Do you need a unit?
No, they could disregard. We pack it up before they get here.
I received.
Yeah.
We might just pop the door open and check inside.
Might as well.
Command Engine 3.
Check for any of the hotspots anyways.
Engine 3.
See if it got into the building.
Secondary complete, result negative.
Copy. Secondary complete and negative. Units operating. You start wrapping it up. Chief 1, 3 out of 5 able.
We'll ascertain now.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
You got the scene.
Engine 3 at the scene.
FICOM calling from Marina Command.
Go for command.
OFI is en route.
Receive. Truck 9 and Engine 4 you can clear.
Boogie.
Alright,
I guess we're not gonna get anything in there, in the skybox there. So. Is what it is.
Yep. Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, see you, Luke.
All units operating 235 Marina besides for Engine 3 can go in service.
Well, that was fun.
Yep. Thankfully no one was inside. I wonder what caused the fire.
Yeah, that's a. I want to know as well. Engine 2, did I receive clearance from you, Engine 3?
That's correct. All units except for Engine 3 can go in service.
Engine 2, I copy. Engine 2, command. Gonna be switching back to standard RTO. Gonna be clearing off scene.
Dispatch from Station 7.
Station 7.
Had a low-flying blue business jet heading east to west over the city. Unsure what that's about, but it was pretty low. And a period of smoke coming from the engines, maybe. Is there any maydays on the air for ATC?
Hey, Chief.
You'll need to stand by. We're fielding multiple calls for that.
10-4.
Yeah, Ops 2. I got him right over Vespucci Beach right now.
Chief. Engine 4 fire dispatch.
Stand by 1 of the surge.
Engine 6, she's going down in the area 832.
Just went up the gorge where the dam's at by the land back reservoir.
Like I'm calling truck 10, crash 51, crash 52, medic 2, MR 650 in the area 564 Palomino Freeway, crossroads. This is Stantier Road in Sister Way for an aircraft emergency. Caller reporting a fixed wing 2 engine aircraft, unknown how many souls on board, attempted emergency land on the freeway. 0227613.
Foxtrot 102 will be crash 52 or not.
Crash 52. Truck 7, you also assigned.
10-4. Truck 7 is going to be responding as Engine 7.
Engine 7.
102, you'll be crash 53. Both are out front.
Crash 51 and 52 are leaving LSIA right now.
See, 51 and 52 are en route.
Truck 6, do you want any additional crashes out of 5?
All of them are in.
Alright, for units responding, the address will be 564 Route 15. State Patrol are on scene reporting a fully engulfed aircraft. Fire TAC 1 will be assigned. Car 1, you want this ticket?
Yeah, send it to Mark Box.
On the way.
Fire Charlie Martin.
810.
In the head, 911 is reporting a vehicle accident with entrapment at 346 Norway.
Notify them and call the 911 channel.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and head to Joseph, who's going to a plane gone down. Well, hopefully it doesn't turn into another Gilligan's Isle where they're stranded on a boat or stranded on an island for many, many years to come. Let's go ahead and transfer over to Joseph, see what's going on.
Engine 7's on scene. We have an aircraft, middle of the lanes, multiple explosions and vehicles on the ground involved. Definitely going to be an MCI. Engine 7's going attack with what I got.
Check down with engine 19.
Pulls, hose, line, and starts.
Kevin from 10, what do you need?
Truck 10, get your monitor involved. We'll get a tanker if we need it, or your ladder up, and start searching these cars in the proximity for victims.
Truck 10, copy. You want our aerial up and search reserve victims.
Yeah, 10-4, you can split your crew.
Chief 1 on the scene, north, Chief 1 to engine 7, correction, truck 7.
Go ahead.
We're gonna go ahead and take the scene.
10-4, Chief 1 has the scene.
the fire units pulling up. We got the eastbound lane blocked off, so you guys come up here and take opposite lane.
Main channel, we're in route.
Crash units are not seeing anything. Just strip points on.
We're at the 6th second.
Anybody with a pan line, watch yourself. We're gonna start spraying.
10-4.
Yeah, units operate. Press, go ahead and start laying it down. Information to all the refining companies, all hands response in the city. Reporting the IC upon your arrival.
Mental Medical Command, we do have a triage area set up with the south of the incident.
Triage set up south of the incident. Who's our triage officer?
Ops 2. I'll be your medical command. I'll have 650 be your triage officer.
Crash 5-3.
Copy. We're expecting a lot of patients here, so.
Copy. You want more apparatus?
It's all hands response.
Truck 6 arriving.
Truck 6 bringing manpower forward. Truck 6 needs cars ahead of the plane incident.
Copy. Manpower forward. First cars to the north side of the aircraft.
Crash out this man.
On deck, ready to pass in.
Crash 5-3 commander.
What?
Can you get somebody with a hydrant or something so we can start filling these trucks? We're about 25%.
Copy. Engine coming on scene. What? Just crashing. It's getting filled up. Engine 8 on scene. Engine 8 move up ahead and supply the driving.
Crash 5-3, somebody go to the highway building, see if they have a plug, we can probably fill from there.
Engine maybe get another wood.
Crash 53's out of water, we're going to be vacating the interstate.
5-3, stand by, I'm about to plug into you.
Crash 5-1, we're en route to the building, see if we got water.
Any units not on scene, that'd be able to secure a tanker. My north side crash truck, if you're on the water, up north at the gas station, 557, and 557 is our nearest plug.
Crash 5-3 to engine 8, we're going to take your 1500, we'll lay it down and then we're going to vacate. In command from the crash trucks, we have foam laid down at this time, we're hitting additional fire across the interstate.
Engine 6, crash 5-3, you got my supply line up at full blast.
Okay, clear. Do you have a water source, or are we just using your tank water?
You're using my tank water, but I'm about to supply into engine 7 and truck 6.
Okay, we're probably gonna bleed you dry, so you're probably gonna need to fill too. But we're out. We're gonna go.
Great, 6, man. We still got heavy fire. I did certain people kind of off the fire area. Command Ops Students Advisor 40, we also have rehab set up at the pickup truck back here.
Oh.
Five 17, Pac-Man.
Go ahead.
Do you need any LEO traffic control northbound? We have currently 4 units southbound.
There's actually no one blocking the highway on the north side of the incident for southbound traffic.
Copy, I'll get more LEO.
Engine 6 awaiting tasking, completed assignment. Man, engine 8.
Engine 6, was your supply depleted by crash trucks?
A-frame.
Kevin, stand by. Engine 8.
You want us to head to Crash 5-3 with that hydrant and start supplying?
Crash Truck Duty Command, if we can get a water resource officer up here to 557 to the gas station, that would be great. He can help us fill.
Return to the scene. Got a hydrant right in front of the convenience store there at 557.
What's up?
Engine 8, why don't you head over to 557? Sit on that.
My crew and some other crews are bringing in some victims from the cars. They appear to be black tagged, but you're gonna go through them one by one, make sure they're still alive. We're just bringing them up as soon as we can out of the hot zone.
Filled from the hot zone.
Yeah.
Do you want me to continue search, or you want me to return and collect a tanker?
Continue search.
Copy.
Crash Shot 2 got visible on 2 pilots. I know it's big.
Copy 2 pilots, I know it's
5-1, return to the scene. Command, you'll be on the north or the south side?
North side. Focus your fire attack on the aircraft.
Rescue 6 to the triage unit. I've got cars scrambling around, head back your way. They're not involved against them. Just watch yourself.
Truck 10, truck 6, take whatever supply you have in your hand. See what you can do to assist in the fire.
One. All righty. To break down the scene for us is Mr. Paul C. Break down the scene of what is going on with this. We got so many different things here. Break it down for us.
All right. So this started out as an aircraft emergency. Apparently, they lost engine power. Aircraft crashed where you see it. Multiple, or it looks like every LSFD company was dispatched. And what you're seeing are normal engine and truck companies on scene. And it looks like Crash 5-2 and Crash 5-3 with their nozzles flowing. And Crash 5-1. All right. So we do have all three LSIA crash trucks are on scene. Plus, we got multiple hand lines working. They're trying to get the fire to a point where they can actually get entry to the aircraft and check for survivors. So as you can see, just off to the left of Joseph here, you got Crash 5-1 and Crash 5-2, both with their booms extended, and they are spraying what would be aircraft foam to keep the jet fuel from spreading, because it looks like it is down into the valley below as well.
I see. Okay, so now you said jet fuel. I know you were talking about earlier that the crash trucks do have foam cannons, primarily the foam liquid or whatnot. Now, how does that really help versus the water per se for we are having some technical difficulties. We'll come back into the studio until we pick up here.
I think the heat's messing with the
the heats are currently messing up with the stuff that's going on. I'm not entirely sure why that is happening, but we're gonna kind of sit back. Joseph we'll currently go back to them, but Paul, if you want to continue on as far as the crash scene there and kind of continue on as we wait for the cameras to come back on.
So the reason we use foam, and our chat is correct, we do have the ability to flow foam through our regular hand lines as well. It's just a mixture that we carry foam solution on our engines. But the reason for foam on any type, and it works for gasoline, jet fuel, diesel, when any fuel ignites, if you put water on it, the water is going to the fuel is going to sit on top of that water, and it's still going to burn. Whereas you use foam, the foam is going to smother the fire out. The ARF trucks are able to put the foam out at a higher volume. So that is why you see them at airports. It's just, it works better when you have higher volumes.
And we got actually a picture a little bit close up on the crash trucks here on Jared's camera. So we're able to see a little bit closer of these crash trucks or ARF trucks as the fire department uses that terminology. But as far as is the foam going to be better for aircraft fuel versus just regular water? And is there any reason to that?
Yeah, so you want to use foam on the aircraft incidents. Like if you ever watch videos of our crash trucks, ARF trucks deploying the foam, you'll see it covers better, and you can see where it's covering. It's going to, like I said, it's going to help smother better than using just water. I mean, obviously water with fire, it's going to work, but not very well. And what you're seeing right now is, obviously the crash trucks have a limited water supply. So what they're doing, they've got engine 8 here tied into the hydrant just down the road, and they're kind of using engine 8 as a nursing unit, if you would, where they are going to pump into the crash truck to refill the crash trucks. The crash trucks are going back to the scene, and then they're just going to keep making those circles.
I see. Okay. Currently there is, okay, his camera was a little fidgety. I do apologize, guys. The tower connection right now, currently where they're at, is quite high volume. So right now, if you're seeing a little grayish and whatnot, it's because of the fact that there is so much traffic on those lines currently due to this airplane crash. Do we know as far as what happened, as far as like the plane, was it a mayday call? Was it a bird strike? Like what type of, what caused this, I should say, for the bird strike or for this aircraft to essentially go down?
Alex, did you have any additional on that? Because what I heard was it was just a dual engine failure.
That's what I have. The CAD details are just aircraft emergency, from what I can tell. Heard that the aircraft was seen over the Station 6, Station 7, Station 10 area, so that's going to be the south part of the city, coming in at a very low altitude with smoke coming out of its engines, which generally is going to indicate, obviously, either bird strike or mechanical failure, something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
And they then, obviously banked and ended up where they ended up, which is on the freeway, which, again, is the kind of the best option if you're in this case. Because obviously, generally, freeways are long stretches with very little in the way.
Okay. Real quick, we got somebody on the line here who is going to give us a little bit more in-depth breakdown of what is going on with this scene. as well as give us an in-depth look of how this could have happened. Please welcome Mr. Braden W. once back in the studio with us. How you doing, Braden? Give us the lowdown. What is happening here? We see that you're operating your drone. Can you give us some, your side of everything that's going on, sir?
Yeah, I mean, Alex, it's a mess, man. There's no.
I mean, when you say it's a mess, what are you talking about as far as that? Can you, at least for the viewers that might not understand, when you mean it's a mess, are you saying that it's going to be a difficult task for your firefighters, or is it going to be more so just the cleanup?
No, the location in which the incident occurred is causing or giving some difficulty in terms of us and our water supply. You heard us trying to figure out where to go for a good supply.
Of course.
First thing I did when I got on scene was to go and get our hydrant map pulled up, and you look in, we got one that's a mile north and another one that's a mile east, and you got to deal with on ramps, off ramps, and it's just blocking both sides of the interstate. These crash trucks carry a lot of water, but they only carry so much.
Understood. Okay, so I see you're flying your guys' drone. As far as how many for this particular incident, as far as how many apparatuses or truck companies did you end up having to use for this?
So this was the fourth alarm. This consisted of 21 pieces of apparatus.
Wow. And how many personnel per, as far as in total?
Yeah, so 21 total pieces of apparatus. That'll put us somewhere around 50, 55 personnel.
Okay. And do you guys know by any chance, or can you tell us as far as, is there any souls on board that are still alive or injured, as well as the current amount that it is currently at?
Yeah. Do you guys hear my radio? You hear my radio?
We cannot hear your radio, but now we should be able to.
Okay.
Command, EMS command.
I don't know if it double talks, guys,
Just confirming at this time we
but
have 20 black tags,
we'll
no red,
see.
no yellow, no green.
Is it maybe one of them?
Are you cool with clearing medic 6 then?
Fantastic.
Yeah, we can start releasing.
So if you're just tuning in with us, there is a current active scene here with an aircraft emergency over on Sustancia on the freeway here of the 15. We also have Braden on the line with us, talking us through.
Sorry, real quick, Alex. I got my triage officer, Sean, is going to give you the information. Okay, one second.
Okay.
Command's clear.
Command from entry. Again, like you said, there's no more victims on the aircraft.
Okay,
and
so total 21 deceased
on aircraft and
individuals on scene, no survivors.
Okay, all units hold the air.
Wow. That is a tragic scene there.
Sorry,
I hope that
I got my triage officer.
you can hopefully find the next kins for those beloved lost,
21,
and hopefully give them some form
yellow,
of closure.
Okay. So yeah, that's where we're going to work with our individuals on scene, partners in law enforcement and Los Santos Police Department Port Authority PADI unit, their investigations unit will look into it. Unfortunately, some of those deceased individuals have also come from the motoring public when the plane landed on the freeway.
Right.
So, as I was saying earlier, and I apologize, the radio was keeping me tied up. But the challenges we ran into was water access being one. and the second one was the entire highway being shut down. We had to work the interchanges, and then from that point we have to shut down a major freeway in both directions. So coordinating law enforcement and all like that, all things considered, everyone handled it very well and did the best they could. But unfortunately, there was no survivors from this.
That is definitely unfortunate, and we send the best of thanks and the best of love to your rest of your firefighter team that was out there doing their best work. Definitely like to see those new crash trucks being put to use. I mean, definitely from your view as far as some of the other cameras that we have on the scene. Was definitely interesting looking at them in...
Just go the wrong way down the ramp.
It's almost going to sound like a nature wildlife preserve type talk, but in their natural habitat, fighting the certain fires that they were built for.
Location?
Yeah, it's going to be...
Oh, yeah, I mean, these kind of incidents are a huge reason why we have these vehicles. I mean, without these... And without the mass amount of water supply, I mean, we would have been at the hydrant every 30 seconds, trying to figure out what we're going to do next. So,
definitely. So as far as where you guys are at this current moment, now, how are you going to get the plane off? Are you? I mean, obviously you can't fly it out there or move it because it's completely toast, but. How do you guys plan on handling, or is it someone else's department as far as how to figure out how to get this plane off the freeway?
100% it's somebody else's department, and completely not my job. But in terms of what they do is, again, they're not going to move the aircraft or remove any pieces of it until they investigate it. In this instance, both of the wings were already removed, so just with this main body of the aircraft, so all things considered, be pretty easy to haul away. They'll bring in a couple cranes, pick it up in place, and back a semi-truck down, and then set down on it, and then load it out.
Okay. Alrighty. Once again, thank you for calling into us, letting us know what's going on with this scene. Just so you guys are aware, we're talking with Mr. Braden W., the wonderful fire chief of DOJRP community. He is an awesome guy, as well as find out later whenever Andrew decides to release the video. You're gonna see something that Braden doesn't know that we have.
Get heavy tow.
I think we have a lot of things he doesn't know we have.
Yeah, that is true. But let's go ahead and get this part wrapped up. Thank you again, Braden, for this, and we'll see you out there. Be safe.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Well, you heard it there. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on with Riley. Riley seems to be what it looks like to be an MVA with injury. Let's go ahead and see that, or I don't know, Paul, what do you think? You think we should stay on the scene over there, or what?
They're wrapping up with the aircraft incident. The only thing you're going to see is just cleaning up equipment. But looks like Riley's got something going on, so we can definitely check in with Riley.
Ooh, that does not look pretty. Yeah, let's definitely go ahead and head over to Riley with a ×3 MVA motor vehicle accident.
Just in case. Make sure you got those fluids ready.
What all did Adam put in?
I don't know. He'll be back.
I don't want to over-medicate her.
He'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, that's actually a good question. Where did Adam disappear off to?
His brain poofed.
Ah, fair.
Aliens abducted him. Release those struts.
So,
and once you do that, you can
I don't exactly know what he did. So. I know he established an IV, but that's about
What's his AMR?
810.
Engine 2 AMR 810.
Go for 810.
If you can give me a rundown on the medications that you've given to your patient, that'd be fantastic.
I have an 18 in the left AC with 18 mils of ketamine on board. Other than that, no meds, C-collar is placed. I'll be back on the scene here in about 30 seconds.
Awesome, thank you. There you go. Now you know exactly what you can give her.
Saline bolus.
What'd he say?
Sorry, repeat last.
1 liter saline bolus.
Copy.
Yeah,
I figured that much.
Still doing all right. The pain's manageable.
All right.
You're all good to clear. Appreciate your help, boss man.
Yeah, I'll just take these struts back because I took these off of my truck.
Oh, these are yours? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you feeling anything for pain?
You
feeling okay and manageable?
Alright, boss. What do you need from us? Anything?
No, I'm just trying to get the plate for this car. So what that medication I appreciate it.
Yeah, okay.
Has everything been taken care of? No oil spills, right?
There was an oil leak coming from the green car, but I got a whole bunch of kitty litter underneath it. I've got a big old pile of it. It's out of oil at this point with how long it's been leaking.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not going to be leaking any more oil at this point.
Tingling
Not from the
starting
top
to go.
She said the tingling in her legs is going away. So it's just the blood returning back in. Just verifying nothing's changed in her legs here.
You guys need anything else from me?
I didn't see any visible injuries. I still had pulses and I still had fetal pulses, so I'm not too worried about that.
Going on around.
I'm good.
77 David 00.
I think we're all fixing to get out of here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pack up and get on out of here.
Oh yeah. Color's returning. It should be fine.
Sweet.
I'll leave it up to you, Adam.
Let's get fire.
If I come call medic 6, you can secure from the standby.
Medic 6 copies.
Engine 2 to Firecom.
Engine 2.
I've been cleared off the scene. I'll be returning to quarters.
0259.
All right. Oh man, that's gnarly. But I'm all cleaned up and they're done. They're getting out of there. I'm getting out of there. Any accident you can walk away from is a good day. A good day. And they're gonna be able to walk away from that one.
Passenger 17 from Fire Command for 564.
Okay.
Do you guys have a truck 10 still on scene here? Do you guys have tow and to pick it up or food services?
Yeah, county fleet's picking it up, so you can deal with it as you leisure.
Copy, thank you.
Pretty Charger.
County Snorway Command on fire dispatch.
Snore Command.
All units in service, MR 10 is transporting. We'll be turning over to law enforcement.
Received.
Fire Control, MR 10.
8-10.
MR 10 is transporting 1, code 3 ALS trauma, Alert Sandy Shores.
810 with a trauma activation, Sandy Shores, 0301613.
Seven's gonna be off the air. 30 minutes.
Oh, well, there's that.
Alrighty. Well, breaking news here. Mr. Braden W. is going to be giving a speech or a type of announcement here over at Fire Station. I believe that's, well, we got Braden here in the studio behind the scenes here. Braden, what station are you at? Braden?
Yeah, I am at station number 6.
Station number 6. Okay. And I'm guessing you're gonna do some form of speech or some form of something along those lines, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna debrief the incident, but we're also here to celebrate a special individual.
Got it. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and tune into you, and then I guess we'll obviously get a breakdown of it live, and we will go from there. Thank you once again, Braden. Let's go tune in to Braden with a special announcement from the fire captain or fire chief himself.
We're going to be back in quarters.
Firecom Engine 7, AMR 650, respond priority 1581 Mirror Park Boulevard. Crossroads are West Mirror Drive and Glory Way. PD are on scene reporting one male, multiple gunshot wounds, in and out of consciousness. It's 0304613.
All right, thank you everyone for coming. I appreciate everyone stopping and stopping what you're doing to come by. We're gonna talk about the aircraft incident,
Chief.
but the first thing I want to do is give a special retirement shout out to the one and only Jeff Wadsworth. Jeff, you there?
Oh,
Jeff.
hello.
Okay, yeah, Jeff.
Yeah.
I know you're already down in Florida in the South Palm area, but I wanted to
Look at all these ladies down here.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all. I wanted to take the opportunity to thank you for everything you did for AMR there, Jeff Wadsworth, and wish you a happy retirement.
Oh, I appreciate it. Hang on. Brenda, hang on. I'm on the TV. Hang on. Gee, wife number 4, she get a little ruthless. Maybe number 5 on the way. Who knows, Daddy?
Wadsworth, if you get another 5, you're gonna have to come out of retirement.
Yeah, too much alimony as it is. I appreciate it, Chief. Lots of, you still got my email. We can still communicate back and forth, correspondence.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. All right, I got a debrief.
Okay, have a good one, Chief.
All right, thanks again. That's Jeff Wadsworth, the MR director, sometimes. So appreciate him and everything he's done. Now getting back to the point on the aircraft accident. So we do have the final death count. Total of 21 deceased patients, no survivors from the involved on the plane, as well as the involved parties on in the accident itself with the other vehicles surrounding. So thoughts and prayers to all the family that were involved with that. Just want to take the time to thank all the responders that went out there to assist. I'll go down the list. So we had Crash 53, which was Adam F. Myself as Chief 1. We had Crash 52 with Trenton, Fire Chief. Crash 51 was Hunter. We had our additional Truck 7, Joseph. Truck 6 being Jack. Medic 6 being Andrew. Engine 8 being Katie. AMR 650 being Jack G. Thank you, Engine 4 and Luke. As well as Engine 8, Jared. Engine 6 and Sam. Engine Medic 2 brought out the tanker. So that Riley. Ops 2. John S. So big thank you to everyone that assisted in that incident. And waiting the statement from Port Authority, Patty, as well as SHP investigation. Determine more so what happened with that. So again, we appreciate it, and we appreciate Live LE and their studio staff for hosting another successful episode, and everything they do behind the scenes is amazing. They accommodate to us very well here in the fire department, and we couldn't ask to work with a better team.
All righty, welcome back into the studio here at LiveFD to the wonderful 218 viewers. You guys had a good time? Tell me right now, did you guys have a good time during this stream? Please tell me. Please tell me now in the chat. Post in the chat. Hashtag LiveFD 2025. Post it right now. You guys had a great time. Not with you. Wow, that's horrible. That's not nice. Don't worry. We'll find you a home later sometime soon. But I'm glad you guys had a great and wonderful time. I got to give a big, huge shout out. This would not be possible. What's up?
Never mind. Sorry.
Alex for Life Server Mirror. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe I'm wrong, but definitely big shout out. None of this could be possible, or none of this could really happen. Not just with Live LE and LiveFD staff team, but with the LSPD or the LSFD, administration and the department themselves. So big shout out to them. And in the chat right now, post hashtag LSFD. And, honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better stream than we had tonight and the previous night. And that's a big shout out to them. And big, huge thanks to them as well. So with that, though, it is going to be our time to end this wonderful stream. We hope that you understood and you loved the stream. Definitely catch us next month of LiveFD. But before we go, we're going to let you go and go through our wonderful people through the studio. And let them give your wonderful thanks as well. Starting off with Mr. Alex B.
Yes, well, it is Friday, so I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. I hope everyone enjoyed that last scene there with the fire. We did get confirmation that it was a dual engine failure from a bird strike.
Okay.
For anybody who is curious. And for anybody who is interested in joining us here in DOJRP, you need to be 18 years or older, and applications are, in fact, open.
Ooh.
Open for everybody.
Yeah.
I believe. Now, Alex, how old do you have to be again for that?
18.
Is it 18 now? I believe yes, it is.
Mhm.
So if you would like to join any one of our departments, please go to our wonderful website and get that application in so you can join us here in DOJRP and LiveLE.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is no longer 17 for comms. It is now 18 for comms.
Where were you 5 minutes
all
ago?
around.
Yes.
18 all around.
Yep. All right.
Other than that, drone fire, obviously we have drones.
Still fake news. I still think of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, even though we showed a good part of it.
It was AI.
It was AI.
Actually,
It was a local. It was a local.
It was a local drone. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's a local drone.
Oh, that's
We
going to
have-
be the next title.
We have drones and tactical stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking, we have a tactical activation going on right now.
Too bad we can't see it.
Yeah, that was my earlier.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
I know. At that point, yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in pepperoni.
Anyway, moving on.
But to Mr. Pierce C, what you got for our wonderful viewers?
I don't got much. I hope you all have a great weekend and join fire, join Sandfire. We
Mhm.
almost completely have drones now.
Yep.
Totally.
And
Supposedly.
let's go. Let's go to our wonderful other hosts besides myself. Mr. Andrew N., you got anything for our wonderful viewers?
Have a good weekend. I believe there's going to be a lot of beautiful weather, so take advantage of that beautiful weather. Enjoy the weekend.
He says it's
and we will
beautiful,
see
but
you
yet it's like
back
48.
Okay, it was 76 today, and I have not seen a temperature above 50 in like 4
Jesus.
months. Okay.
Anyway.
But have a good weekend.
Anyways.
It was
Enjoy the
80
day,
here.
and we'll see you next week.
And last but not least, Mr. Paul C stepping in for Alan because Alan decided that we were not as fortunate to be graced with his presence. But we got one even better, Mr. Paul C. What you got?
Well, thanks for having me again. It's great to be able to explain what's going on our end. To all the viewers coming in for episode 2 of LiveFD, we couldn't do it without you guys. It's something that we're proud of. That we're able to bring all of this to you, so you can see not only the law enforcement side with LiveLE, but now the fire rescue side with LiveFD and what we can do and what we have the ability for. And stay tuned for the date on episode 3.
Yep. Well, that is also going to be the end of our show here over at LiveFD. I want to personally thank all of you 200 viewers for the hype train, the continuous chat and support within the chat rooms, with coming to the stream, supporting us, as well as a big shout out to LSFD, putting on the big show, being there, being immersed, and just giving us some really diverse and really interesting scenes. So we definitely encourage that if you are 18 years or older to join us, join Fire, join LEO, join Comms, or even join Civ. All are 18 years or older. Jesus, I'm losing my mind here.
You always are.
Yeah, we'll save that for last. But But with that, guys, it is time to end. We'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to come and join us on Monday for a good and old, amazing episode of DOJRP Live LE. Please show up. We are going to be trying to try something a little different, a little unlive LE-ish. But the only way you're going to find out is by showing up to the stream. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much once again. Bye-bye.
I've been trouble once again, the police. They told me twice to keep it clean, but I was never listening. Now I'm in the cuffs again, the police. Yeah. Ever since I was a pup, I got in trouble stealing stuff, smoking herb and taking pills, making phony dollar bills. Everywhere I turned, I saw the police. Everywhere I turned, I saw the police. Here they come, what a surprise, the police. Siren sounds and flashing lights, the police. They told me once, they told me twice, I need to straighten up my life. Now I'm kissing pavement for the police. Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Freedom can be overrated, at least that's what I must think, baby. I have to go away a bit. I'm sorry for the stress I'm causing. You and I can blame it on the police. You and I can blame it on the police. What a scoundrel I must be to leave you all alone, my sweet. I guess it's best I set you free. I'll only cause you suffering. And besides, I have a soulmate and have a soulmate in the police. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. They're taking me away for good, the police. It was always understood, the police would lock me in a lonely pen, throw away the key and then laugh at what a fool I've been, the police.